Well, despite the fact we did finish 15th in the Premier League last season with Man United, the board still have not sacked me. So we've got 190 million pounds. We did have like 150, but we have done some transfer business already. But we've got lots of money to hopefully rebuild the squad and hopefully get Man United back to the top. Hello, welcome to part 7 of my FM26 Speak to Save with Manchester United. And obviously, before we do get going with today's transfer special, just to recap on yesterday's episode, we did play our games against Nottingham Forest and Brighton, where we had to beat Nottingham Forest to ironically avoid relegation, which is absolutely absurd. If you didn't see the intro, we did finish 15th. 7 points above relegation places. The relegated teams were Nottingham Forest, Leeds, and Burnley. Got 12 points. That must be. Has that equaled Derby's total? Or was that? Did they narrowly beat that? I feel like that was something like 11. But can we take a look at that? How do we find records for the Premier League? I really don't know, but I'm not gonna look for it too much. But the board haven't sacked me yet, and well, if they were going to sack me, I would have expected them to do it by now. But obviously, by the looks of it, on FM26, there's no end of season review. At least I haven't come across it yet. But it's the 16th of June. The transfer window has opened. I don't know if we've been rumoured with any players, but these are all the rumoured players in the Premier League, so that's a lot of them. I don't know. I'm not going to read out all of them, but I'm just going to skim down, see if any of our players have been rumoured with anyone or who we have been rumoured with. But I don't think there is any, or I haven't seen any yet. There might be something. Come on, we must be rumoured with some players. We can't be that bad, surely. Right, we have been rumoured with 2 players, both goalkeepers, Manson and Robert Sanchez. Manson, not great at West Ham. Robert Sanchez, a pretty decent goalkeeper for Chelsea, but that's all the players we've been rumoured with. Obviously, transfer budgets, still got £190 million to spend. What's our rate? Are we over our wage budget? Are we seriously over our wage budget? Are we? The club is currently spending 4,362,180. Yeah, we are right. We will just move this. If I can figure out how to move it, I will move it. Yeah, 170 million. I think that should be good. I'm not sure why that hasn't updated, but I presume we are. We do have now got spare wage budget. Once it gets confirmed, I'm not sure why it didn't confirm straight away, but let's have a look. Do we have spare wage budget? Yes, we do. 296. Obviously, players will be leaving. I have sort of started transfer business. Obviously, we've got players coming back from loan, but the only players actually leaving us, David Martinez has gone out on loan to. Who's he gone out on loan to? He's gone out on loan to New York Cosmos for the at least until December. Hopefully, try and get rid of him permanently. Obviously, we've got numerous players coming back from loan spells, such as Andre Onana, obviously youngsters Bennett and Haven. Then obviously Rashford and Hoyland come back into the squad. Rashford, I very much would like to keep him because I think he is a very good player. Rasmus Hoyland, I'm still not sure. I'm still not sure who's going to be staying and who's going. So I think at the moment we'll probably come back probably middle of July, unless obviously I've been sacked, but obviously I will tell you about that. But hopefully by then we will have trimmed down the squad a little bit and hopefully signed a couple new additions. Well, it is currently the 10th of July and we do have just under a month before we play our first Premier League game of the season against West Brom. And so far, we've only made 1 signing. I wanted to do 2, but unfortunately, our second potential signing, Gabriel Martinelli, did go and join Bayern Munich for 21 million. We offered them 50. Yeah, may eventually rise up to 54. That's what we offered them up front. But unfortunately, he went to them. I don't know why, but I presume they're in the Champions League. Obviously, we're not in any European competition, but this is the transfer like business we've done so far. We have signed one player, and that is Tino Livramento. He is a English right back, 3 stars of current ability, 4-star potential. He is a good Premier League player, potentially leading Premier League player. He comes in from Newcastle United for £98 million. He had a pretty impressive season last year. 12 assists, 1 goal. That's not too bad for a right back. Absolutely fantastic. I'm thrilled with that signing because he's definitely better than Dano. Then players that have left us this year, we have sold a few youngsters. Ashton Misson has joined Sunderland on a free transfer. Ethan Wheatley has joined Birmingham for 190k. Marcus Rashford unfortunately went to Barcelona. It was a release clause type thing. I think it was a optional future fee. So Barcelona paid £30 million for him. We did offer him a contract, but obviously turned it down. Casemiro has joined Sunderland on a free transfer. Joshua Zirkzee has joined Al Hilal for 32 million. Adam Halojek, after 1 season, has left us to join Fiorentina for 8.5 million. I think that was a pretty big loss. Yeah, £12 million loss. I think we definitely overpaid for him because he was pretty rubbish. Jadon Sancho has left us to join Al Ali for £15 million. And Alessandro Martinez has also joined Al Ali for £45 million. And Conrad Lema has joined Real Madrid for £45 million. So the budgets at the moment do stand at 210 million. So we've still got quite a lot of money. Still lots of spare wage budget. But this is the squad at the moment. Let's just clear the squad so it's just the first team players in there. So at the moment, 2 goalkeepers we've got Sen Lamens and obviously Andre Onana. I'm on the ropes with Andre Onana. I don't really know what he's like because I haven't played with him yet, but I suspect he could potentially be on his way out. The same could be said about Lamens. He could potentially be on his way out, but he had a pretty decent season. He had a pretty horrific season last year. Nearly got us relegated, but that's the 2 goalkeepers at the moment. Obviously, right backs this year, we've got Diego Dano and Tino Livramento. I'm very happy with that. Obviously, Livramento as the first choice, Dano as the backup. So I think that the right back spots are done. Then obviously left backs, we've got Luke Shaw, who is wanted by Newcastle. We did just buy Tino Livramento on from them, so that and Luke Shaw is leaving us on a free transfer at the end of his contract, so we might potentially sell him, but we might not. We might do that on transfer deadline day. I do not know. And obviously, other left back includes Patrick Dorgu. Then centre backs, we've still got Harry Maguire. I did try and sell him earlier on in the transfer window, but turned down the move. But we'll keep him for now. Then we've also got Delicta Diamande, and we've got Aidan Heaven, who is who's made a bid for him. Oh yeah, numerous clubs have made a loan bid for him, so I suspect he is going to go out on loan. So I reckon probably another centre back. Still got Lenny Yoro, who still plenty of potential, 5-star potential to be precise. So yeah, probably another centre back because I don't think Harry Maguire is that good. I don't know if any clubs are interested in him. There is interest in him. That's good. If we could get him gone, that'd be absolutely fantastic because he didn't really play much last season. Then defensive mids, I think I'm going to stick to the 4-3-3 at the moment. We might do the 4-2-3-1. Still not sure what form system we're going to do, but at the moment we'll do 4-3-3. If it doesn't work, we do have plenty of attacking mids. So defensive mids, obviously we've got Manuel Ugarte. Then obviously we do need another defensive mid should we carry on with the 4-3-3. Then centre mids include Lewis Miley, Kobe Mainu. Obviously Bruno Fernandes can play in the central midfield area, so definitely need another centre mid. Potentially someone that can play as a defensive mid as well. Then obviously right wingers, we've got Brian Abramo Amad Diallo, and obviously David Martinez out on loan, so we won't worry about him. They don't have any left wingers. Obviously, Cunha can play out on the left, but it's not really his best role. His best role is sort of in the middle. Can't really play centre mid, or his best role is as a striker, as a channel forward. So potentially, Cunha could have a future as a striker, but obviously strikers, we do have Rasmus Højlund, who has returned from his loan spell at Napoli, who he did reasonably well. He did all right. He only started in 10 games, 5 on the bench, only scored 6 goals. I mean, that is just ridiculous. He's doing better for them in real life than he is did on the game. And obviously, he's still got Benjamin Sisko, so I don't think that's a bad strike partnership. So we could potentially do a 4-2-4. That is tempting. I don't know. I'll have a think about formations off camera. So at the moment, it's probably a goalkeeper, another centre back or two, potentially another centre mid. Or we might be fine for centre mids if we're going to do a 4-2-4, which I think won't be a bad system to use. Obviously, Cunha being a striker, then we've obviously got Højlund and Sesko. Højlund and Sesko up front. That's going to be absolutely dangerous. Yeah, I think we'll do a 4-2-4 next year because we need goals because we struggled last season. I don't know what our goal difference was like last year. Scored 54, conceded 60. I mean, we scored a lot, but yeah, defensively absolutely tragic last season. So hopefully by the time we get around to the first game of the Premier League season, hopefully we will have assembled a pretty good world-class squad capable of winning the Premier League. Well, we have made it to the start of a brand new Premier League season. I think I'm really pleased with the amount of transfers we've done this episode. We've spent a lot, more than I was expected to, but we've signed a lot of great players. Started off slow, but then it got progressively faster and faster. But this has been all the transfer business we have done this episode. We'll start off with the players that have left the club. Obviously, some players you know have left. Some players you might not know have left yet. So, key players that have left the club. Obviously, Marcus Rashford has joined Barcelona permanently for 30 million. Joshua Zirkzee has joined Al Hilal for 32 million. Obviously, Casemiro joined Sunderland at the end of his contract. Adam Hilojek joined Fiorentina, I mean, for £8.5 million. Jadon Sancho has joined Al Ahly for £15 million. Also joining him at Al Ahly is Sandro Martinez for £45 million. Conrad Lema joined Real Madrid for £45 million. We have loaned out Aiden Heaven to Vallecano on loan for this season. Harry Maguire has joined Barcelona for £6 million. That is just a bonkers transfer. And Manuel Ugarte has joined Al Ittihad for £64 million. And Toby Collier has joined Girona for £13 million. And players that will come in today's episode started off with Tino Livramento. He's a English right back, 3 stars of current ability, 4-star potential. Came in from Newcastle for £98 million. And next up, we've got Christian. Who the hell is Christian Orozco? Who the hell are you? Are you one of my assistant manager signings or director of football signings? Because I certainly don't remember signing him. I don't know who you are, and I don't know where he's come from. We'll just ignore that he exists. I didn't sign him. And first signing since the Fermento is Brian Gill. He is a Spanish left winger, 4 stars of current ability. What is he? Good Premier League player. He has come in from Girona for £45 million. Actually had a pretty decent season last year. 10 goals, 7 assists. Now has made his return back to England for Manchester United. Hopefully he can make some magic out on that left-hand side. And next up, we've got Mark Casado. He is a Spanish defensive mid, 3 stars of current ability, 4-star potential. Good Premier League player, potentially leading Premier League player. Comes in from Barcelona for 56 million. I think we might have slightly, don't think we've overpaid for him because his value is 81 to 106 million. So I don't think that's too bad. And next up, we've got Rome, Jadon Aruso Aduro. That is a very long name, 2 double-barreled names. That is absolutely ridiculous. He's a not Danish, a Dutch goalkeeper, 3 stars of current ability, 4-star potential. Good Premier League player at the moment, could improve significantly. That excites me a lot. It really does. And he has come in from AZ Alkmaar for £36 million. That kept 7 clean sheets last year. Don't know how many goals he's conceded the last season, but I'm sure he'll be a fantastic goalkeeper. We are trying to offload Andre Onana, but he hasn't gone anywhere just yet, but he will be out the door. The next up, we've got Eli Wahi. He's a French striker, 2.5 stars of capability, 3-star potential, decent Premier League player, potential, good Premier League. He's going to get worse, isn't he? He can't be a decent going on to a good Premier. That doesn't make sense at all, does it? But he has come in from Eintracht Frankfurt for £47 million. I very much think he's just going to be a backup to either Højlund or Sesko, so I don't think he's going to get very much game time, but we'll see. We shall see. Then next up, last but not least, it's Fikayo Tomori. He is a English centre-back, 3 stars of current ability, 3-star potential, good Premier League player, unlikely to improve. He is basically a backup, very much Harry Maguire's replacement. We have signed him from AC Milan for £55 million for a backup. That is a lot of money, but look at his value, 90 to 120 million. So that's not too bad. So this is the squad going into the first game of the season. So obviously goalkeepers, we've still got Sen Lamens, Aruso Aduro, our new goalkeeper, then obviously Andre Onana. We have had loan bids from Alkmaar, Zenit, and PSV, so hopefully he goes to one of them. You think it probably should be AZ Alkmaar, considering that's who we got Aduro from. And obviously right backs, we've got Livramento and Delo. Tomori can also play right back, but he's going to play centre back alongside Diamande, Lenny Yoro, and Matthias de Ligt. Left backs, we've still got Luke Shaw and Patrick Dorgu. Defensive mids this year, because we are going to do a 4-2-4. We've got Mark Casado, Kobe Mainu, Lewis Smiley, and Bruno Fernandes. Yes, Bruno Fernandes is playing defensive mid this year because he can play that role, and he can do it quite well. So then on the right-hand side, we've got Ahmad Diallo and Brian Abramo. Then on the left-hand side, we've got Brian Gale and possibly Mateus Cunha as a backup option on that left-hand side. I think potentially we do need another left-sided winger, I think. Then, obviously, up front, we've got Benjamin Sisko, Rasmus Højlund, Eli Wahi, and obviously Mateus Cunha covering as the 4th choice striker, maybe on the left as well. So definitely, is the season preview still a thing? I think it is. It is. That's very, very good. So where are we predicted to finish? What is going on with this season preview? So we are predicted to finish. Is this where we're predicted? No, it can't be where we're predicted to finish, is it? Where are we? Where are we actually predicted to finish it? Because it doesn't really say. We are predicted to finish 7th. So that's not too bad, considering we did finish down in 15th last year. So yeah, not too bad at all. Our predicted 11 is a duo and goal. Back for Livramento, Diamande, and Shaw. That's very much correct. Manu and Fernandes, I think that might be correct. That might need tweaking. I don't think we're not going to do a 4-2-4. If we're not going to do 4-2-3-1. But Bremo, can Bremo play up front? I think he might be able to play up front, but he's very much going to be out on the right hand side. But with all the transfer business, I think we could definitely win the title as long as we get off to a decent start. The first 4 games this year, West Brom, Brentford, Fulham, Wolves, it's actually pretty simple, but we just need to get off to a good start, because if we start losing games, yeah, it's not going to look good at all. So I will see you all tomorrow for our first Premier League games of a brand new season against West Brom and Brentford. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.